What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys a Gyarados team that actually got ranked #1 in Regulation H. Now, when it comes to Gyarados in Scarlet and Violet, this Pokemon has been here and there. And what I mean by that is in some regulations, you see this Pokemon a lot, and in other regulations, you don't get to see it too much. And in Regulation H, I would say we haven't seen it this much up until now. Like, obviously, Gyarados hasn't been a big force in the meta, but it got ranked #1, so this Pokemon is here and it's ready to roll. Now, this Gyarados build today is rocking Intimidate as its ability with the Citrus Berry as item, and it's got Waterfall, Protect, and 2 supporting moves with Thunder Wave and Taunt. Surrounding this Gyarados is a bunch of meta Pokemon. We got Blood Moon Ursaluna, who's a great special attacker with a Life Orb. We got Grimmsnarl, who I absolutely love, who can set up screens. We got Annihilate, and then last but not least, we got Whimsicott and Archludon combo. Archludon obviously has stamina. Whimsicott's got beat up. You can use it in Archludon. Go +4 on defense, and then just body press away and pretty much just win the match. Guys, you want to rent the team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match #1, showcasing this rank 1 Gyarados team. Looking to get this video started off hot, we're going up against a Blaziken squad with Sneasler, Rillaboom, Dragapult, Archludon, and Primarina. So a very hyper offensive team here in match #1, looking to get after it. I could potentially just go into like Archludon here and maybe just like Terra Water and look to get after it. I think that could be our best bet, and maybe just go in with Whimsicott and bring Gyarados in the back end. That is something I could definitely get behind. I do like that a lot, and I think I am going to end up doing that. It's just something I like about it. Or I could set up screens, maybe go into Gyarados, maybe just put some paralyzers around on the field. That could also be nice. We got a few different options here that we can actually do. We got a few different options, but to be honest, I just think Whimsicott Archludon is such a good lead. I really do. We'll bring Gyarados in the back end because obviously Intimidate's going to be great. Plus, it could do respectable damage with Waterfall onto a few different Pokemon. And then on top of that, we could go Ursaluna or we could go Annihilate. Now, when it comes to this Annihilate, it does have the Choice Scarf as its item. So, I mean, that could be good for us. We got Final Game, we got Close Combat, we got Rock Slide. I could do a lot, especially late game. I think I might rather have this Annihilate just because the speed factor. Right, you should be able to outspeed this Dragapult. Let me see your speed stat. Oh, that's cutting it close. That's cutting it close. You might not be able to outspeed Dragapult. You might not, but still, being able to have like close combat, all that good stuff, just being able to outspeed a lot of the Pokemon. Dragapult, I don't think you can. I do not think you can outspeed Dragapult. Dragapult is one of, if not the fastest Pokemon in Regulation H. So that's why you've been seeing it so much. It's just so strong. You give it the Choice Band as item. It's doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Let's see who they end up leading here and how they want to get after it. And then we're going to see Rillaboom and Blaziken. So they can fake me out if they want to. I could just go beat up here. They are going to stamina boost me if they do go for fake out. What is my play here? Because I got Focus Sash on you. I might just toss a Moonblast. Might just rip a Moonblast into Blaziken. I could go Water Terror, but I don't think that's the play. I might even Hard Swap you. Could just Intimidate here. And yeah, I think that's going to be our play. I'm just going to Hard Swap and Intimidate. Save our Archludon, man. Because if they're going to fake out anybody, it has got to be the Archludon, right? So I'm just going to swap it. Then you go for Fake Out, Close Combat. I'm going to be able to Intimidate. One of these guys probably has a clear Emmet. Probably the Blaziken. Is that a correct statement, or are you sashed? So Intimidate's going to come out here. And no, you don't even have the clear Emmet, so you're probably Focus Sashed. Fake Out's going to find a Whimsicott. Oh, that hurts. That hurts the soul. Are you doubling down in this slot? You are. That hurts. That hurts right there. So I lose my Whimsicott, no problem. Because I really thought you were going to fake out the Archludon. But at least we get off an Intimidate here. Intimidate popped out. You're going to take some recoil damage. You also lose some Life Orb damage. So we get to see exactly what you are. We do get back a little bit of HP, and your speed boost is going to trigger. Okay. That's fine by me. Archludon could come out here. Or I could just go with you. Just start close combating away. A few different options for you. Could go into you, I could Terrasilize, but at that point I would have to try to get rid of this, what's it called? I would have to try to get rid of that Rillaboom. We might even swap. The thing is, I don't want to take a close combat. That is something I'm not looking forward to, so I'm just going to go into Annihilate. I'm just going to look to close combat down this this Blaziken, look to just KO it. And then from here, we just go into like a Thunder Wave into this slot. Like, you could end up seeing a Terra type from Blaziken, or you can end up seeing it swapping. A few different options. Just a couple different options, but I would love to get rid of Blaziken, just like paralyze this Rillaboom. It could be a solid turn for us. Could see a Woodhammer poke out here. Intimidate's working wonders right now, so I do like that we got to pull off the Intimidate. Let's see. They could even protect Blaziken. I don't know. They got many different options here. I can see a swap. I can see a protect. I can see them just attacking. I kind of hope that they just attack. And yeah, they are going to end up attacking. You got Brave Bird. Brave Bird's going to do a huge chunk of damage and bring you down a little bit. So close combat's now going to fly. We're going to outspeed with that. And we should pick up the KO, no problem. Which is pretty big for my Archludon, right? By getting rid of this Blaziken, we kind of have a safety blanket. We don't die out to this close combat. There's that. U-turn's going to pivot out of here, and whoever comes out here is going to take this Paralyze. And good thing for Annihilate is chances are it's going to outspeed whatever Pokemon comes out onto the field. So that's actually really good news for us, because I could just close combat. Unless it's Dragapult. Dragapult. Bad news. Unless we Paralyze it, because they're going to throw out. Whoever they throw out is going to be paralyzed. It's going to be Primarina. So Primarina's going to come out here. And we land this nice little Paralysis. And of course we do. My boy Gary the Gyarados always getting after it. So Paralyzed flying out here. Primarina gets that Paralyzed. So that's fine by me. We get back a little bit of HP, which is beautiful. Same thing with Gyarados, which is nice. Actually, Gyarados is nice. Flying type Pokemon. God dang it, Gyarados. Really want that HP for you. So we know they got Rillaboom. We know they got Primarina. We do not know their final Pokemon. And if I had to guess, probably Dragapult. They're just going to go back in this slot. We could protect. They could fake out. I think we just try to rip a close combat. I think that's our play. And we just go for a Thunder Wave here. We're gonna try to just double down with the Paralyzers. So he ends up just faking out the Gyarados. No big deal. Actually does decent damage. Close combat launches. Doing great damage. And my defense is dropping. So Primarina's probably just going to KO the Annihilate. If not, we get off another close combat, which would be huge. He's going to go for a Hyper Voice. Which, yeah, we die out. So Gyarados, half HP right now. You still got the Citrus Berry, which is beautiful. And we got Archludon ready to roll, which is massive. This thing is Throat Spray, so we're going to have to deal with that. I'm looking kind of just like to bulk up here. Like, I'm looking to get some defense boost. I really am. So they still have Terra. We still have Terra as well, which is great news. Definitely want to just go for Flash Cannons here. Or I could just Snarl away. Start just slowly chunking up damage. I'd rather just go for Flash Cannon here. So I'm just going to go for Flash Cannon. Let's see how much damage this can actually do. Actually, I could just protect you at this point. Or I could just Paralyze Rillaboom. Let's Paralyze Rillaboom. Let's just throw a Paralyze, because there is another chance that you do swap Rillaboom. There is another chance that you could swap it for another Fake Out chance later in the match. So if you do end up swapping, we can Paralyze probably a Dragapult, right? I think you have Dragapult. I think you have Dragapult, which is why I want my defense to just start going through the roof. But we're going to end up seeing a Terra type. Probably most likely Primarina's going to use it here. Yeah, and we're still throwing Flash Cannon into the slot. And he's just going straight Water type. So that's fine, I guess. Nothing crazy. I wish we had Power Herb Electro Shot. That would be beautiful. And Woodhammer's going to launch here. And can you soak this, Gary? You don't. You get a crit. Oh, man. Don't even get to use my Citrus Berry, which really hurts the soul. Don't even get to use my berry. He's going to take a little bit of recoil. We got Assault Vest, which is great. They're +1 on special attack. And Archludon looking to kind of just like clutch up here. And Primarina's going to launch a Moonblast. How much damage you doing here? A lot. A lot of damage. My special attack does drop here as well. But I do get a stamina boost. And things are not looking too bright for me. Things are not looking bright for me. They are not looking good for your boy. They are not. So I do have Primarina Paralyze. I think we're just going to keep body pressing in the slot and hope it is Paralyzed. Because I don't see Rillaboom doing that much damage into me, right? Unless you got high horsepower, which you could. He's going to U-turn out of here. He's going to give me a stamina boost, which is huge. He's going to go into his final Pokemon. And defensive bulked. So again, we're hoping to do some nice damage into Primarina. And more importantly, have this Primarina be paralyzed. Like, it has been paralyzed all game. It'd be very nice if it is. So let's see. Final Pokemon's going to be Sneasler, and that pretty much just puts us in a weird position. Is it Grassy Seeds? It's not. Body Press launches, does great damage, and of course, no Paralyze again, and Primarina just getting the best of us. So match number 1, going to our opponents. Tough one right there. Couldn't get any luck, couldn't get any RNG. GG's. To be honest, we lost that last match because of a great first turn from our opponent. I ended up swapping the Archludon. They ended up just faking out and doubling down in the Whimsicott, which was a risky play, but it ended up working out perfectly because a lot of Whimsicotts would rock Focus Sash. Well, not Focus Sash. They would rock the Covert Cloak, and mine had the Focus Sash, so they were able to just pick up a free KO on a great support Pokemon, kind of just screwing up everything that I had planned. But we're hopping into our second match here. We're going up against kind of like a different type of squad. I mean, they got Archulon, they got Garchomp, they got Pelipper, Indeedee, and then they got Hisuian, Typhlosion, and Electabuzz. Now, I could go into the beat-up combo again. Their only special attackers would be Pelipper, Archulon, and Typhlosion, but I think we still just go Archulon Whimsicott. We can take Tailwind control. We can go for beat-up. I do like the defense boost. We also have Taunt on that. Yeah, you know, we're going to go for that again. We definitely want Gyarados here. And last but not least, probably Annihilate again. I think we just go in the same squad. I really do like the same squad here. Or I could go Ursaluna. We might want Ursaluna just to deal with Archulon. And I think that's a better play. Because things get a little rough, especially when Archulon gets bulked up on defense. So it's like, I kind of need that special attacker just as like a safety blanket. That's kind of how I see it. So we're on 1. Like I said, we're going to bounce back here in match number 2, looking for our first victory. Such a good turn from our last opponent, and a solid lead from them going into Rillaboom and Blaziken. Whereas it kind of countered my lead because I had Archulon, and if I would just stayed on the field with Archulon, they can close combat me. But if I Terrasilize, they can just Woodhammer me. So it was just like a odd situation I was in. But Pelipper, Garchomp going to come out here for the lead. We got Archulon ready to roll. In the rain, they're just giving us rain, which is huge. But they don't know that we don't have Electro Shot. That's just something we're not rocking. Now, I could rip a Draco Meteor, which I think I'm going to do, into this Garchomp slot. And I think I am going to also Terrasilize. Terrasilize, do that, and just set up a Tailwind. Yeah, let's go for Tailwind. I could go for Beat Up, but I'd rather set up this Tailwind. Just so I can outspeed. That's really my plan here. So I can just go Tailwind, Draco Meteor, probably pick up the KO, and then just start going defensive bulk. That's really what I'm looking at. I can see Pelipper going for their own Tailwind. I could see him going for Hurricane. I just think there's a few different options here. And Pelipper's going to protect. Hold up. Wait a minute. You think I'm going for Electro Shot? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Archulon, you better land this Draco Meteor. Come on, Archie. I love you. Draco Meteor launches. Bye-bye, Garchomp. Get it on out of here. What a solid first turn. I know my special attack's dropping, but Archulon can do other things good, such as beat up, body press. So that's a hot start for Archulon right there. That's a hot start for Archulon. That's a great start for us, especially them protecting. It kind of looks like me last match, where they ended up protecting or swapping, and we just doubled down into this other slot. So I like the bus going to come out here. It has a Vital Spirit. I really want to go for beat up, but follow me is a problem. Just going to go for a Snarl here. And I'm just going to rip a Taunt. Taunt and Snarl. Because again, you could go for follow me and kind of screw up my whole beat up kind of play I want to do. So, we're just going to do that. Taunt you up. Get taunted. We got some speed. Snarl's going to come out here before they even attack, so special attack drop going to be great. We had a critical hit on Electabuzz, but it does minimal damage. Nice little Snarl drop. Thunderbolt's going to rip here, and it's going to do not bad damage. I got Assault Vest as well, which is good. And you give me a nice little stamina boost. Just what I wanted. Hurricane launches into you. We got a nice little Focus Ash, and we'll soak that up all day. No ducks either, which is just a beautiful sight to see. So we can't go for follow me. We can now go into a body press into a beat up situation, and that's exactly what we're going to do. That is exactly what Gene's going to do. We're going to go +5 on defense and look to just unleash a body press. Unleash it and get rid of this Electabuzz. Because Pelipper's going to be... If we KO this Electabuzz here, Pelipper would be forced not to be able to swap. And then at that point, it's going to be -1. And if they go into physical attacker, we'll just hard swap into Gary to Gyarados. And we'll wrap it up. Wrap it up pretty nicely. But that was just a hot start for us in turn 1. Like I said, we're bouncing back here. I got you guys. We'll see a Terror type pop out here. This is going to be Ghost Electabuzz. I'd be so upset. Okay, it's Pelipper. Pelipper is going Ghost. I'm not body pressing you, Pelipper. Like, what do you think's going on here? You think I'm going to body press you? You're a flying type Pokemon. We're going straight after Electabuzz. We're going straight after Electabuzz. The stamina going to bulk us up. That's +2, considering the Thunderbolt already put us up +1. There goes +3. Like I said, we're going to be +5 at the end of this. Body press, I mean, let's be honest. It should do enough damage here. It should do enough damage. I hope so. Honestly, it might not. Electabuzz pretty bulky with the EVO light. Body press launches. Doesn't. It does not. I was wrong. Thunderbolt launches into you. Let's say bye-bye to Whimsicott. We should have 1 turn left in Tailwind, which is pretty big for us. And Pelipper's probably going for a Hurricane, and I have a feeling it's going to get Ducks, right? I don't know why. Odd feeling in the gut. Ducks. I told you. Odd feeling. I get those feelings, man. I get those feelings. Like Juice WRLD said. I got a feeling. Hey. I love that song. Feeling so good. But from here, I mean, with one turn left in Tailwind, might as well go into you, or I could just go into Gary the Gyarados. Actually, let's go into Gary the Gyarados, just because Waterfall does a ridiculous amount of damage. We can target down this Pelipper now. But I got Ducks, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. I should honestly attack this Electabuzz with Waterfall, but I'm gonna rely on my Arcelor not getting hit by Ducks. Let's be honest here. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of relying on him not to get hit by Ducks, him to just body press pick up a KO, because if not, Thunderbolt is probably gonna KO. Even though he's -1, Thunderbolt most likely KO me. The Waterfall, we should be able to take out Pelipper. We do by Paloops. Gyarados picking up big time KO in this matchup. And from here, again, Archloudon, I'm kind of banking on you to not take duck damage here. No DD, no duck damage. Get after it. Body press. Body press. Oh my lord, bye-bye Gyarados. Hate this game, I really don't like it. Not one bit. That sucks, man. Gyarados soaks. Okay, that might not suck, because I got Citrus Berry. Come on, really duck damage? I hate duck damage, dude. So Electabuzz shakes off the taunt. Tailwind's gone, which kind of sucks, unless they throw out a slower Pokemon. Let's see their final Pokemon. It's going to be Archloudon. Okay. Archaludon, who I would love to just body press into. I'm going to go for body press. I am going to go for Waterfall. Look to just KO this Electabuzz. Because one body press should just rip up into this Archloudon. Thunderbolt's going to actually outspeed us. Do not take duck damage here. Do not take duck damage here. Do not take duck damage. He's going to go for Electro Shot. You're outspeeding me. Oh, no. Don't tell me we end up losing this matchup here. Do not tell me we end up losing this matchup. Actually, we're sitting in a decent position here. We're sitting in a decent position. We got Ursaluna, which is great. Like, it's not a terrible position. They can't terrestrialize. We got two Pokemon that are weak to earth moves, ground moves. I got Earth Power ready to roll. Electabuzz can't attack me, so I might as well just attack the Archloudon. You could go for Follow Me. And we'll just go for Earth Power. Yeah, I mean, that's our best bet. I could have obviously went for Hyper Voice, but again, I'd rather just go for this move right here. It's +1 on special attack, which is scary. Hope we outspeed it. That's the real problem here, because maybe like a Draco Meteor can do big time damage. Thunderbolt, like I said, not doing anything. And they don't go for the Follow Me this turn, which is good. He's going to outspeed us. Body Press, not doing half, which is gorgeous, but another Body Press might KO if we don't KO him here. And we do KO, so that's going to be game, set, match. So thank you, Ursaluna. Thank you, because I was going to say, we played really well early on in this match, and then they just picked up a big time turn with that Electric Shot and that Thunderbolt outspeed. Luckily, my Ursaluna coming in clutch here, being able to pick up some KOs. They kind of wasted their Terra, and that's where they lost the match, but like I said, we're bouncing back here, match number 2. Got to use all the Pokemon. Gyarados picking up some KOs, and Ursaluna coming up clutch. Final match on its way, and it looks like we're going up against a Snow Cloak Glaceon team with Alolan Ninetales. One thing that I don't have on this team is weather control, so this can get out of hand real quick. I could go into Grimmsnarl and just set up screens, which might be a solid play for us, right? Ice Screen could be good. We also got Spirit Break, Thunder Wave. I am actually super in for that, so that's exactly what I'm going to do there. Go into you. We got to find a way to deal with these Ice-type Pokemon. I mean, Archaludon's not terrible. I could end up just leading it and just hoping they stamina boost up for it, and that could be good. You know what? That is exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go into Grimmsnarl. I am going to go into Archaludon. And in the back end, I mean, a few physical attackers with Garchomp, with Gyarados, but if I don't get rid of the Ice-type Pokemon, Gyarados can't really do too much, right? Definitely want Grimmsnarl. I definitely want Archaludon. Now that I put the Choice Scarf, I think he can come up clutch. And last but not least, it's either Gyarados or Ursaluna. I think I'm leaning towards Ursaluna. I like it. I do like that. Leaning towards Ursaluna. Just such a strong Pokemon. You guys seen it in the last match. Came up clutch, Earth Power, dumping on the Archaludon, dumping on the Electabuzz. Game, set, match, helping us out tremendously. And I even said it too in the beginning. I was just like, we have to bring Ursaluna. I said, because it gets to the point where like Archaludon could just take over a game. And I was like, we need that safety blanket. And indeed, that's what it was. It was a safety blanket, and it won us the game. It was awesome. They end up going Ninetales into Dragonite here early on. Okay, Light Screen. Do we want to go Light Screen, or do we want to go Reflect this first turn? I think Reflect would probably be a better first turn. And the only reason I say Reflect would be a better first turn is because chances are Ninetales is probably setting up a Roarveil. So if that's the case, I actually want to get rid of the Ice-type Pokemon. We're just going to go into a Reflect to kind of eat up some Dragonite damage. He's going to end up just swapping. So he's going to swap you. That's fine. And who you going to throw out here? Glaceon? It's going to be Garchomp, so that's fine. Reflect pops out. And Roarveil pops? Yeah, Roarveil's going to pop out here. And how much damage is this Flash Cannon going to do? That's the real question. 4 times super effective. Let's see. Stab. How much damage are we doing here? Enough. Plenty enough. And we get off Reflect. So they get off Roarveil, we get off Reflect. I do like that turn. Let's see who they go into, because I wouldn't mind just terrestrializing my Archuludon here and ripping a Draco Meteor. Give me Dragonite. I got Reflects out. I got it all. I could just start throwing Paralyzes. Or I could just start launching Spirit Breaks. A few different options for us. Again, definitely want Terrasilize. I think we're just going to Paralyze this Dragonite and then just go into a Water Terra. And look, just rip Draco Meteor in this slot. That's my play. That's my play all day. Yeah, I could have went for a Spirit Break, but Paralyze just gets off so much value. So I'm going to go for the Paralyze here. We'll end up seeing a Terra type. Don't be Garchomp, because I want to hit the single Draco Meteor. Gonna be Dragonite. Okay, so Dragonite's gonna click that Terra button. He's gonna go. Oh no, he's going straight ground. Luckily, my Archuludon's terrestrializing. That's good news. That is good news. And hopefully the Garchomp is not protected, because this looks like a Stomping Tantrum kind of play. If I had to guess. I had to guess. We have Reflect Up, which is gorgeous. We have Reflect Up, so if I can like take a couple shots, get that stamina boost, get defensively bulked up as well, it'd be really nice. The Thunder Wave not going to affect the Dragonite, so be it. And Iron Head's going to launch into the slot, which does solid damage. And EQ's going to launch here as well. You're going to actually hit up into your Garchomp. That's fine. My Pokemon should be able to soak this. They do. Beautiful. So you hit up into your Garchomp. I get a nice little defense bulk. And Draco Meteor landing? It does. Bye-bye Garchomp. So two for two with Draco Meteors into Garchomps today. Bye-bye. See you later. Okay, so I'm going to have my what's called for one more turn. My Grimmsnarl for one more turn, which is really good, especially with Prankster. So depending on who they go into, plays off my move. It's going to be Glaceon, so we're just going to set up a Light Screen. Set up this Light Screen. We don't have one up yet. I'm going to go Light Screen. I could end up swapping you if I want to, but I'd rather just like soak the damage with Archuludon and then just like use these two to our advantage. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go for a Snarl here. Yeah, we might as well lower Glaceon's special attack if we can. So E-Speed's going to fly. Oh, I totally forgot about E-Speed. Oh, no. Oh, no, and then Freeze Strike going to take me out? We don't have Light Screen up. We do not have Light Screen up. Luckily, Archuludon outspeeds. That's huge. So at least I'm getting off a Snarl here. At least I'm getting off a Snarl. That works. Freeze Try. Blizzard. We're soaking that. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, my God. Not okay. Not okay. Chill on me. Well, now I'm a Freezy Pop right now. I'm a Freezy Pop. We got a lot of speed with you. We could honestly just go into a Final Gambit here, but I don't think that's my play at all. I could just go close combat and look to just KO you, but I mean, you kind of annoy me. Not gonna sit here and lie. You definitely annoy me. But I'm still just gonna go Final Gambit, or not Final Gambit, close combat in that slot. And if I can, I mean, try to go for a Body Press into you. I have a feeling Snow Cloak's gonna help out here, but we end up landing a shot. They're soaking really well, and I drop my defense stats. And of course, I'm Frozen Solid here. I'm gonna lose because of Frozen Solid, aren't I? Outrage flies. That might KO me. It does not. Let's go. It does not. An Archuludon. Oh my lord, Frozen Solid here. Blizzard's gonna launch by, say bye-bye to Annihilate. Oh, dude, this is so rough. This is so rough. So right now he's in an outrage. I need to just like get out of this, right? I need to just thaw out here. Like it's a must. I need to thaw out here. I need to thaw out. So I don't think Hyper Voice can KO. Can we outspeed the Glaceon? We gotta see the speeds here. Because Archuludon's outspeeding Glaceon. You're gonna be cutting it so close. You are cutting it so close. You might die out to a blizzard, man. And how do I even play this one? Do you not have freeze dry? Kind of looks like you don't have freeze dry. I'm gonna go for Blood Moon in this slot. And if I can, actually body press would probably do more at this point. We're gonna do this. Just, oh my lord, here comes Outrage. Soak this, soak this. Thank you, Ursaluna. Thank you. He's gonna lose a little bit of HP. Archluon finally thaws out. That's massive. Body press connects as a KO. It does. Thanks for playing. I thought we were gonna lose that match to the Freezy Pop for a second, but Aurora Bell, making their team very bulky. Blood Moon should be able to do enough damage through Aurora Bell. It's just such a strong move. We weren't able to get off that ledge screen due to E's speed. And that almost bit us. But hey, we go 2-1 for today's video. Love this Gyarados squad. So guys, there it is, the #1 ranked Gyarados team in Regulation H. This team was absolutely phenomenal. We ended up losing match number 1. But once I figured it out, we went back-to-back, grabbing ourselves a 2-1 winning record. Gyarados, amazing with Intimidate and Citrus Berry, doing big-time damage with Waterfall, and then you got that Thunder Wave and Taunt, which works oh so well. You got the Whimsicott, you got the Arch-Ludon combo, and then Annihilate, Grimmsnarl, Ursaluna, all top tier. They really are. This Pokemon was just made for the Master tier. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.